Arsenal draw 2-2 at home with Fulham. Jules, this could have gone either way, but there was something masochistic about Arsenal on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, giving away 2 goals like that, the first one after just a minute, that pass from Saka.
The first one, 3 mistakes in one. Saka,
Yeah.
Partey, and also, I'm sorry, Ramsdale obviously wasn't expecting it. But he looked so awkward and weird.
I think he expects the lob. I think he expects
whatever he
Andreas
expected. He just
lob.
did not look good.
Yeah, but if Andreas lobs it, he goes with his right arm.
All right. Make excuses for
No,
him.
no. That's what I mean. But I like the way Arsenal responded in the second half. So this is my theory about it. Going back to last season tactics, when you play in your 4-3-3 with almost a normal back four, let's put it that way. So White, Saliba, Kiwior in this case, and Zinchenko. Worked better than having Partey as a kind of a right back and then coming into midfield when you have the ball, a bit like what City and Stones have done under Guardiola. I didn't think that worked in the first half. The team was much better in the second half when Fabio Vieira came on as well, more verticality. They find a good part because Zinchenko helped in midfield as well. And the substitution from Arteta, Zinchenko and Ketia, Fabio Vieira changed the game with going back to last season tactics. It's a shame that in the end they let that Palhinha goal goes in, but I think going back to that was much better for a game like that. So it's a draw. It's bad. You dropped 2 points that should not have dropped, but that second half was better than the first half.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with him experimenting, trying this, Havertz with Odegaard in midfield thing. I really don't have an issue with it because you have to try to evolve, right? You can't just say last season's script was last season's script. That said, I was not that impressed with him. I was not as impressed with Nketiah as you were. And I also think at the end, it could have gone either way. We saw both Leno and Ramsdale.
Yeah,
make big saves at the end. I mean, if Adama Traore, you can't just let the guy run through like that.
No. But
the damage psychologically would have been bigger.
True, but
he's walking a very, very fine line.
But you're exposed because you try to go and win the game. If they were still 2-1, Adama would have never been in that position.
But you have to do. You have to go and try to win the game.
Yeah. But that's why Adama got all that space.
Oh, no, of course. And he's fast and whatever. But it's, again, I'm going to give Arteta a pass because he is tinkering and he's trying to find Arsenal 2.0, basically.
But I wouldn't be surprised if against United on Sunday next weekend, which is the next game, he goes back to Zinchenko, White, Saliba, Gabriel, or Saliba, Kiwior back four instead of having Partey on the right-hand side. Speaking of Arteta, John Jurgen Klopp been complaining about the fact that the transfer window in Saudi Arabia closes 19 days after the ones in Europe in the European League. They called FIFA to do something about it. Gab saying that it was now a competitor, the Saudi League, and that it was obviously unfair. What do you think?
So Arteta said it was, they're now a competitor. So first of all, FIFA doesn't make rules and shouldn't make rules based on whether you think, look, now there's somebody competing with us. You need to stop them competing at us, right? So I don't know if he misspoke, whatever. He says a lot of things. That was a silly thing he said. Secondly, FIFA have very, very clear rules, right? You're allowed to have 2 transfer windows a year. One shorter one, which is 4 weeks, which in Europe is generally in January, and a longer one, which can be up to 12 weeks. The Saudis are playing by the rules. There's nothing stopping European leagues from having their window close on September 20th.
It would just start later, basically.
It would just, or it could just be open for longer than the number of weeks that it's open, because it's up to 12 weeks that window can be, right? The Saudi Arabia starts, their domestic competition starts in August, same as the other European leagues. So it's not up to FIFA to change it. It's up to your leagues, to go and decide this. They're the ones who decide if you think it's an issue. But remember, it works both ways, because in the past, we saw it when Turkey was open later, Russia was open later. It was always very convenient to have guys with a lot of money who you could dump people on because you couldn't move when the window closed. So, let's take it easy on this one.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.